when I saw this, I couldn't believe my eyes. So let me show you what's going on here. You have the Israeli embassy in Canada posting a plate, a photo of falafel, and they've stuck Israeli flags on every single ball. I mean, the way that people slaughtered this post on social media, on Twitter, is staggering. I died laughing. This is so funny, right? It's so funny. First of all, I'm just going to say that falafel oftentimes looks like a ring, okay? It doesn't look like balls with Israeli flags in them. And the fact that they're sticking Israeli flags in every single ball, like they're trying so hard to claim this food as Israeli, when everybody knows this is an Arab dish. Even Arabs don't agree, like, who created it first. Even Arabs fight amongst themselves who created falafel. What was it the Egyptians? Was it the Syrians, the Lebanese? They're going to compete. Everyone wants to claim it. And so who the hell are the Israelis to come and pretend that it's an Israeli dish? Look at the rate, how they got ratioed. Absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. You got 3,000 quote tweets on this. Somebody posted this saying, I so enjoy authentic Israeli cuisine to go with Israeli history and heritage. Oh my God, man, she slaughtered me. Oh man, it's so empty, it's so void. Here's somebody here who said, art imitating life, imitating art. So you have a nice graphic here that says how to make Israeli salad, and there's a guy from the IDF just like kicking in this door and putting his jackboot on a Palestinian's face, right? That's it. There's nothing to it but violence, right? And here someone said, today we honor the beloved falafel, a cherished culinary treasure and the national dish of Israel. I always found this picture of Hillary, like, taking the with dreads funny, but this is the best application of that. They just go so well with each other, right? Co-opting other people's culture. Israel stealing land and food since 1948. Yep, that's pretty much accurate. Here somebody said, today we honor the beloved cheeseburger, a cherished culinary treasure and national dish of Lebanon. Yep, this is what I said. If it were truly yours, you would not have felt the need to put a flag on every little falafel. And here, this is a measured response. So somebody said, if falafel was a Jewish thing, then how come falafel didn't emerge from France or Poland, right? And if falafel is an Israeli thing, how come my grandparents ate falafel for breakfast when they were kids? They were born 3 decades prior to Israel even existing. The treasure national Israeli dish is stolen from Egypt, just like Eilat. I mean, again, as a Syrian, I have to say it's Syrian, but okay. I'll fight you on this. Better for the Egyptians to take it than the Israelis, right? And here somebody said, this is hilarious because Israelis were never actually part of the region and came from different places to start living on the land. So they don't have any indigenous cuisine. They simply take the Arab dishes and advertise them as their own, right? And then Jamal said, I'm so blessed to have learned to enjoy falafel from Israeli colonial settlers from Poland, from Russia, Ukraine, Germany, Belarus, and finally Brooklyn. You guys, you might think that this is a trivial issue, like it's just a dish. It's not trivial whatsoever, because the Israelis, wherever they go, right, whether they're opening a restaurant in China or doing a bake sale, they will try to take Arabic dishes. Not try, they do. They take Arabic dishes and they try to ram this down your throat that it's Israeli. It's not Israeli. People have been eating this long before anyone even heard of something called Israel. Okay? And like the other person said, if it's Jewish, then how come it didn't emerge in Poland, right? Or France, or, how come it didn't, no one was making that there, right? So this is it. And falafel is just one example. You have tons of other examples where they're trying to take and co-opt what you would call, cultural appropriation. They're taking the culture and trying to, masquerade whatever it is, whether it's a piece of clothing or it's food. They're trying to masquerade that this is theirs. It's indigenous to them. This is completely ludicrous. It's ridiculous, right? Israel is a made up country. It was created by the United Kingdom, and it's bankrolled by the United States. There's nothing to it, man. You know, everybody who's Israeli, the vast overwhelming majority of them are not from this place. They either at best they come from next door. So that doesn't make it Israeli, right? And as I've told you guys before, you know, you look at the list of Israeli prime ministers, every single one. They're from Eastern Europe, either themselves, they were born there in Eastern Europe, or their parents or their grandparents. Every single one. Now you tell me that this is their dish. Also, I want to ask you something. What does that mean, Jewish food, when someone says it's not Israeli? Well, it's Jewish. Do you have Islamic dishes and Christian food? What does that even mean? Why, like, since when is food categorized by religion or the religion of people who eat it? I've never heard something in my whole life so as ludicrous. Because some people tried to say that. Well, you know, yeah, okay, it's not Israeli, but you know it's Jewish. So it says, what do you mean? Why can't you just say this is Levantine food or it's Egyptian food? It's from here. That's it. Period. The sentence is complete. No. We gotta pretend that this is a country, right? So you gotta steal the land, and then steal the people's food, and then pretend that this is your country. That's what Israel has been doing for, you know, since its inception. That's it, period. Right? Steal the culture, steal the food, steal the land, and pretend like you know, you are from there. And I'll show you in a little bit this clip of Netanyahu saying, "Oh, we've been here for 3,000 years." Motherfucker, you're from Poland. Your parents are from Ukraine and Poland or something like that. You know, he's from Eastern Europe. What do you mean 3,000 years? Can any of you watching? And can any of you trace back your family tree, let alone 500, you know, just 500 years, let alone 3,000? I mean, the insanity, like this religious extremism that people have to come up with to justify this kind of behavior, it's incredible, truly incredible.